Ya Rabbi salli ala Muhammad, Ya Rabbi salli alayhi wa sallam. Qalbi yahinnu ila Muhammad, ma zala min wujdihi mutayyam. Adu'uka Ahmadu ya Muhammad. Who wrote this? Who wrote this? Sayyidina Imam Muhammad Barzanji. Who was he? Sayyidina Imam Muhammad Barzanji, Kurdish by descent. Kurdish by descent. Maliki in Mazhab. The chief Qadi of Egypt in his time, born in Madinatul Munawwara. He is saying, Ad'uka Ahmadu ya Muhammad. I call upon you, O Ahmad, O Muhammad. If calling upon the Prophet ﷺ was something that was made up by Shah Imam Muhammad Raza Khan Fazil Barelvi, तो Imam Barzanji अपनी मौलूद में क्या लिख रहे हैं? And when did Imam al-Barzanji live? Hundreds of years ago. Sayyidina Abu Ayyub al-Ansari radiyallahu anhu arda, Sahabi Rasul. And remember, when we speak about the companions of the Prophet ﷺ, we're speaking about that generation about whom the Messenger of Allah ﷺ himself has said, خَيْرُ أُمَّتِ قَرْنِي ثُمَّ الَّذِينَ يَلُونَهُمْ ثُمَّ الَّذِينَ يَلُونَهُمْ. The best generation is that of mine. And we're speaking about that companion of the Prophet ﷺ, who for the sake of the deen, the eldest companion to migrate from Madinah to Munawwara to present day Istanbul. He lies buried there, radiyallahu anhu arda. He's at Rawdatul Rasul, and he's holding on to Rawdatul Rasul, holding on to it, rubbing his face against it. Rubbing, he wasn't standing and facing it, he was holding it and rubbing his face against it. When the leader of that time came and he kicked him, what are you doing? This is the grave of the messenger, this is a grave, what are you doing? He turns and he says, it may be a grave for you, but this is Rawdatul Rasul for me. This is Rawdatul Rasul for me. Wallah, you check the Wahhabi doctrines who wrote about Sayyidina Abu Ayyub al-Ansari as well. Lebanon, the Imam of the Wahhabiyya in the 1970s from Lebanon, he gave a fatwa. Ma'adallah, ye fatwa nahi tha, ye to laqwa tha, laqwa. He gave a fatwa on Sayyidina Abu Ayyub al-Ansari. And it was asked, what's your issue with the Sahabi Rasul? He says, look what Sayyidina Abu Ayyub al-Ansari done. He held on to the grave of the Prophet ﷺ, who were mushrik. And then further he writes, if anyone wants a copy of this fatwa, by all means get in touch with me, I'll give you a copy of the fatwa, his own fatwa. Okay? In Arabic, and I'll give you the translation as well. Their movement has not been restricted. It's not been restricted. It's far and wide spread, and they've not stopped at anything. We need to recognize them seriously, and the government needs to understand that this movement is the movement that was spoken about by the Prophet ﷺ. And the government really needs to take serious action before it gets out of hand. Our universities are being infiltrated by them today. In these past 15 years, I've traveled up and down the country. There's not a single week that goes by that I don't attend a university gathering. Not a single week. And the things that I've seen being preached by people associated with such groups, today they give themselves different names. We are Ahlul Sunnah. We are Sunni Muslims. We are Ahlul Hadith. We are Ahlul Quran. We are Salafiyya. Kuch bhi kaho, Wahhabi ho, Wahhabi. Najdi ho tum. Allah ke Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he told us who you are, what you are, where you're from, and what you're about. Regardless of what you call yourself, you have been exposed by the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam.